The challenges of juggling daily life now coupled with social distancing. It's a balancing act that's tricky for an adult, let alone a child. Liza Lucas introduces us to one local teacher who wanted to put a child's perspective on the page. Here's her story in her own words.
My name is Davida Merlis Graber. I'm a preschool teacher here in Atlanta. Being home and balancing being a mom and also being a teacher and watching my children transition into doing school from home, it was a challenge. And I realized that if we were struggling, people out there were struggling. I felt like there was a need to make a book that young children could read that would engage them, would make them feel like they weren't alone. I was having trouble sleeping, and I sat down at the computer at 5 in the morning, and I wrote it pretty quickly. And then I realized I would need an illustrator. So I reached out to an artist that I know who happens to be my 14-year-old niece. And from start to finish, it took about a week. A lot of it was really inspired by my home life. We've tweaked it a little here and there. I have 3 children. My daughter Gracie is 5 years old and she's in kindergarten, and she is a social creature and she loves school. And it's been hard being home. My parents do live in the neighborhood. We do go outside of their window to visit. This is real life for all of us right now. I think that the book really can start a dialogue between children and parents and talking about our emotional responses to this crazy time. What you leave off with really is hope. And it talks about social distancing, and it talks about being a superhero. You know, we talk about how medical personnel, the doctors, the nurses, and everybody else in between, how they are our heroes. And the truth is that by staying home, we are being heroes too. And the character in the book experiences that, and she feels proud that she's also doing her part to be a helper.